Hear the words of Isaiah 58. Shout it aloud and do not hold back. Raise your voice like a trumpet. Declare to my people their rebellion and the house of Jacob their sin. For day after day they seek me out and seem eager to know my ways, as if they were a nation that does what is right and has not forsaken the commands of its God. They ask me for just decisions and seem eager for God to come near them. Why have we fasted, they say, and you have not seen it? Why have we humbled ourselves, and you have not noticed? Yet on the day of your fasting you do as you please and exploit all your workers. Your fasting ends in quarreling and strife and with striking each other with wicked fists. You cannot fast as you do today and expect your voice to be heard on high. Is this the kind of fasting I have chosen? Only a day for a man to humble himself? Is it only for bowing one's head like a reed and lying in sackcloth and ashes? Is not this the kind of fasting I have chosen? To loose the chains of injustice and to untie the cords of the yoke? To set the oppressed free and to break every yoke? Is it not for sharing one's food with the hungry, to provide the poor wanderer with shelter, and when you see the naked to clothe him, and to not turn away from one's own flesh and blood? Then your light will rise like the darkness, and your healing will quickly appear. Your righteousness will go before you, and the glory of the Lord will be your rear guard. Then you will call for the Lord, and he will answer. You will cry for him, and he will say, Here am I. If you do away with the yoke of oppression and the pointing finger and malicious talk, and if you spend yourself on behalf of the hungry and satisfy the needs of the oppressed, then your light will become like the darkness, and your night will be like noonday. The Lord will guide you always and satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. You will rebuild the ancient ruins and raise up the age-old foundations. You will be called restorer of broken walls and restorer of streets with dwellings. If you keep your feet from breaking my Sabbath and from doing as you please on my holy day, if you call the Sabbath a delight and the Lord's holy day honorable, and if you honor it by not going your own way, doing as you please and speaking idle words, then you will find your joy in the Lord, and I will cause you to ride on the heights of the land and feast on the inheritance of your father Jacob. The mouth of the Lord has spoken. Isaiah 58.